Hello and welcome to week 2 of Fantasy Access. Here we are, back at the desk. We got to watch football. We got a lot of information. It was fun. There was ups, there was downs, but we had football, which was the important thing.
Yeah.
Great to see it.
Oh, it was awesome.
Overreaction week begins, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we're all going to do right now. We're
Exactly.
going to overreact to what happened in
tilt.
week 1.
And
All right.
there was a lot to react to. So we're going to get into all of that. But first, we'll start off with a quick question. Quick question today is, do you have a favorite player to be a bounce-back player of the year? So somebody who had been good, maybe has dipped in the last year or two, and is maybe coming back on the radar this year.
Sure.
I don't know if this technically counts. Tough to call it a comeback, but I'm going with Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's a bounce back because he was expected to be so good, performed not up to that standard,
So
but I think he
bouncing
is.
back to last year's draft price.
Exactly. I think he is who people, what the Cardinals drafted. I mean, he should have been the number 1 overall pick. He was that talented out of college. It's just, quarterbacks are valued more highly. So he fell to 4 and then just didn't have didn't have that connection with Kyler Murray, whatever it was. But I think he is that good. And he's, that sophomore bump that everyone seems to get.
Yeah, he's got a year under his belt.
Yeah. Another year working with Kyler.
He should have had a 98-yard touchdown pass if he had a competent throw. Like, he was 5 yards beyond his defender. And, he's an unbelievable football player. I couldn't agree more.
And he had a decent game still, though, right?
He scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Still did good.
A couple big plays, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that'd be nice if he was
Right.
what we want him to be.
As advertised.
I'm going to go with the guy that used to throw him the football. I also don't know if this counts, but C.J. Stroud, hoping for a better
yeah.
I
bounce
think it
back.
definitely counts.
Yeah, didn't quite live up to that last week, but hopefully there's some more on the horizon for him. He showed a lot first year, surprised everybody with how good and how mature he was.
One of the
that
better
first
rookie
year.
seasons for a quarterback. Yeah.
And then took a step back. So, he still made the playoffs and everything, but certainly not the production that you thought you were gonna get after the first season. So we got a bounce back year from him.
I like it.
Hopefully that offense has something left in the tank.
Cool. I'm going to go with maybe a waiver wire guy this week, but Hollywood Brown. Back. He's on the Chiefs. There's no other receivers now.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
And, I think he's done it in the past, had some good years, and especially the next few weeks before Rashee Rice comes back, I think he could be pretty good and have a little bit of a bounce back from his injuries and bouncing around from teams and stuff. So, Hollywood might be all right.
Okay. I like that. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
He's got the best quarterback throwing him the football, you think.
They need somebody,
They don't have anybody right now. Yeah.
So there you go. There's our little quick question. Our favorite segment, chopping it up.
Yeah.
We're going to get into some of our reactions from this week. There's a lot that went on. But right off the bat here, we're going to do just kind of these general reactions of something we're mad about, something we're sad about, something we're glad about. From your Jared Colbert, his brainchild here.
that was your...
Yeah.
Okay, but Cam's the one that put them all in capital letters, making me think they were acronyms.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's just caps lock. Caps lock gets stuck on my computer.
It would have been cool if you had come up with... that's for the future.
I mean, it is, overreaction week, so it's something you're mad about.
really. Okay, gotcha.
So
yeah, Jared,
I can start. I'm mad about another Bengals slow start to the season.
That 7 yards of I've that down too.
Oh,
7 yards of offense in the second half. 7.
That's crazy.
That's
insane.
From here to the microphone. Like to the camera right there. Like that's
Wow.
That's crazy.
that's insane when you put it that way. They couldn't get from here to the camera. The door's 10 yards. Couldn't even get there. Oh man,
It's just the fact that this is a known problem for the Bengals.
Yes.
It cost them a playoff spot last year. They had
year.
a great finish to the season. Won their last 4, I think, or something, because they had to. And it seemed like the coaching staff, acknowledged that it was a problem. And, they addressed it a little bit by actually having their starters play in the preseason, which they hadn't done in the past. And they get, Cleveland Browns. They get to, beat up on these poor Browns, and they're unable to do it.
turns out the Browns defense beat up on them pretty
Right.
good.
Crazy.
Man, and they only won that game because they Browns missed a field goal,
Yeah.
right? Oh yeah, so I agree. I had the 7 yards of offense for Cincinnati. I'll go with whatever. I guess if you own Caleb Williams, that probably was a good day for you. But if you had on your team anybody around Caleb Williams,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
He missed a couple, 2-3 plays.
You're
I think
DJ
there's
Moore
more-
owner.
You're a DJ Moore owner. I had
Yeah,
Colson Loveland. He
Ugh.
had 2 receptions. He's like the stud tight end out of
Yeah.
Michigan. You can't be happy about what that offense is going to project to when you see these balls sail. There's this video on Twitter of him stepping toward Jared and throwing the ball to the door and then sailing a wide open DJ Moore in the end zone by
Yeah.
10 yards, and then the camera cuts to Ben Johnson cursing under his breath.
Right.
You can't say those words. It's a family show.
Yeah.
So the coach is mad. I'm mad because I don't know why I own a bear, but I do. So that one, I'll share that since you got Cincy
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah. That was rough.
Missed a couple 3 things.
Couple 2-3 throws. Yeah. Mine was I had really high hopes. David Njoku coming into the season. Thought I got him as a steal in the draft, and then here comes Harold Fannin, I think his name is, and he had a great day, but has me worried moving forward about my David Njoku shares and just killing his production. So just kind of mad about that.
Yeah, you should be. Just
Young talent
breathe
coming
through
in.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jared, you got a sad?
Yeah, I'm just a little sad about Bo Nix, his first game to the season. Great rookie year. I forget what he finished as for quarterback rankings.
Fantasy rankings, yeah.
But
It was up there.
I heavily invest, or not. 2 out of my 3 teams. He's my starting quarterback.
Run the tape back from last week.
Right.
You were trying to get him in the third one too, right?
Yeah, he's it's an 8-man, so I was able to get him as my backup.
Okay.
So I do have him in all 3 leagues. I planted my flag for Bo Nix.
That's right. That's right.
And Titans, not a known great defense. I don't know, maybe they've turned a corner this year. We'll see if their defensive performance sticks. Still got the win. Cortland Sutton, I think, scored the touchdown. So he can still support Cortland Sutton, even if he has a bad game. But Bo Nix himself, not great. Couple picks, not that many yards. Rushing wise, only 18 yards. So just overall not
Not what
great.
you wanted,
He was,
yeah.
my guy, planting my flag, and just not mad, just disappointed.
You're sad.
Just
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Sean Payton is just such an arrogant. I can't stand it. I think it's going to impact him at some point. I'm just sad about what the Patriots did on Sunday, and only giving Travion Henderson 11 touches. He needs to be about 15 to 20. And I know they have the running back share, and was the guy Ramondre Stevenson, isn't he?
Yep.
Didn't he get benched for fumbling?
He did.
Yeah. So what
But
are
then
we
they
doing?
couldn't bench him because Antonio Gibson was their other running back.
Just very disappointed that and then I don't know. I thought that what's his name, McDaniels,
Josh
CDS?
McDaniels, yeah.
He's the plural. Would bring some kind of I don't know, not Brady, but like the Mac Jones first year to that offense, and it did not look.
No.
It didn't look like that at all. They didn't really feed him. They only fed him the ball really consistently in the passing game. He had only 5 rushes. Like, that's just you have such an explosive back. He needs to touch the ball. He's your best offensive player.
Yeah.
And he touched the ball 11 times. You're not going to win a lot of games like that, and it just made me sad because I have him on my team. I don't care about the Patriots, but
I was like, look at this nice Patriots take.
No.
The Patriots just in general were a little bit on the sad side. We were expecting, I don't know, a little bit of life.
Yeah. Tough conditions, maybe raining and blah, blah,
defense
blah.
looked
But
okay. My sad was Brian Thomas Jr. and his 7 targets that were only 2 of them were catchable, and just that Trevor Lawrence isn't that good.
It turns out he might not be that great.
I think BTJ will be okay, but it was just sad. Week 1, you're excited about your high draft pick, and he was excellent last year, and just so many uncatchable and bad plays to him. He did save it with a touchdown, so I can't be too sad. But that was a
random rushing touchdown.
It was a rushing touchdown. So I need Trevor Lawrence to get it together so that I'm not sad about BTJ.
Hopefully that happens for you. It's waiting 6 years for that. But we can hope, right?
Yeah, it just needs to be good enough to get him get him some give him the ball.
Yep.
All right, Jared, you got a glad?
Sticking with the players I know, I'm glad that ho-hum Kyron Williams scores a touchdown.
Yes.
It was I have his
your guy.
stats up here. He's my guy. I think it was 18 carries, 66 yards. Not the most efficient.
Not a lot.
Man,
Yeah.
do they love him within that five, in the red zone, within the 5, and not the pass catcher, but you don't need that.
Yeah.
6 points for scoring a touchdown, and he's going to get it most weeks.
Yeah.
I'm glad for Tanner Engstrand. I think I'm saying that guy's name right. The offensive coordinator that has made the Jets offense look like a modern offense. They're doing this thing called motion to find out what the defense is doing. And then when it's man, it's Justin Fields to Garrett Wilson. It was every time.
Yeah.
That it looks like there's one game looks like there's a modern offense, and that will benefit you with Justin Fields. It'll benefit Garrett Wilson. It will benefit Breece Hall, who had
their running game was great.
118 yards or something. Not to mention
Braylon Allen scored.
I think they had 180 yards of rushing. So very glad about the way that, against what everyone assumed would be one of the more dominant defenses in the league, TJ Watt, he had an impact in the game, but he didn't record a sack, didn't disrupt the game the way he normally does.
That right tackle, I don't know.
Membu.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, there's great video of him online that he just. Well, and they did some fun things, they gave him help too. Yeah, they chipped him. How about that? That's all these things, and then everyone's Aaron Rodgers is so great. These were all the things that they couldn't do last year. So I'm just glad that looks like a modern offense.
Mine is in a similar vein in that my 2 QBs that I was pretty psyched about this year was Justin Fields and Michael Penix.
Yeah, Michael Penix.
And they both had excellent games and were part of offenses that were going to be good, I think.
Sir.
And moved the ball and put up points, fantasy points, and points for the game. And it was just fun to watch. Makes the other players, on the Jets and on the Falcons super relevant.
Yes.
So I'm just glad about that. Those are my guys.
Yeah.
They're coming through. Although I was going to play matchups with them, and now I don't know, because you put Justin Fields against one of the best defenses, and he puts up
32 points. Yeah.
And scores 3 times.
Right.
Crazy.
Yep.
So I'm
2
expecting
touchdowns and a passing
touchdown to Garrett Wilson. Yeah, that was a beaut.
It was a dime. They call it dropping in the bread basket.
A lot to be glad about there.
Right.
We're excited. And then any other general takeaways?
I mean,
there's a lot to be excited about and a little bit to be worried
the
about.
Giants are a mess. I remember I thought their defense would keep them in but Russell Wilson looks awful. So I don't know what's going to happen like with Malik Neighbors.
He seemed frustrated.
I'd say arguing, like shouting at the head coach would.
That would qualify as seeming frustrated.
Yeah. How about this takeaway? What about but like you use that to jump into, is Daniel Jones a rosterable fantasy player?
Maybe.
Or do the Dolphins just stink that bad?
Yeah, that's what we're.
Dolphins didn't look good.
A historic game, you score on every possession. That doesn't happen often, I don't think. So, how nice game check for the punter there, right? But like, is that a real life offense that?
I don't know what happened to Miami. I mean, for a little bit, they seemed like they were going to be one of those great offenses in the league. And
checked out.
Yeah, Tua didn't look too good. Not Tyreek and Waddle didn't do much. Achane had a touchdown. On a nice second effort.
But you're right. 2 years ago, we run back this to what a modern offense. What creative ways to get guys the football in space, and it seemed like every running back that one of us could have been the running back and gotten 100 yards. But that seems trouble too.
Yeah. I guess staying in that division, we had a crazy Buffalo game with the Ravens.
Yep.
That was pretty fun.
A lot of fantasy points there.
Derrick Henry is crazy.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry,
fumble,
ho-hum.
But that's kind of what he does, right? 160 yards. Is that
right.
What is that what you got?
169.
With 2 touchdowns? Stupid.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone waiting for that Derrick Henry cliff. I mean,
it's going to come at some point, but it doesn't.
It's going to come. But for the past 5 years, people have been giving such a value on drafting Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he's almost like a second-round pick a lot of the times.
Back of the first, or
31 years old. But
last year it was probably like a second, third round pick because new team. Oh, what's going to happen?
Right.
And just you give Derrick Henry the ball on a good team, and he's going to be good.
Yeah, the Ravens look good. I think we had them last week in our Super Bowl picks. I think.
Yeah.
And that seems to be on point.
Did we? Yeah.
Right? I think
I picked them.
We picked them, yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't write mine down. I have to run that tape.
But yeah, Ravens look good.
Yeah, keeping in the backfield, I was just going to say, everyone was looking out Monday night for that Minnesota running back room, what it was going to look like, and it seems like maybe both. And why not both?
Well, it seemed
Aaron Jones. Yeah, Jordan Mason had the better game on the ground.
And Aaron Jones through the air. Aaron
Jones, the one big play to keep him relevant. So I guess maybe still a little bit more to monitor if Aaron Jones can kind of, he's obviously not going to catch a 30-yard touchdown every game. But just kind of keep watching what that split can be. But it seems like both, at least at any given time,
they both have
relevant.
Juice,
They're not going to. If I think we learned that they can't lean on the quarterback too heavily there. They have to run the football, that team.
Yeah.
In order to have success. They got to use the running backs to have success. So.
Yeah.
And we'd be remiss not to talk about Ibuka and his 2 touchdowns.
What a
stud.
What a great guy. Well, and did you read the thing he called? He called the last one.
That's awesome.
There's great video of him
I'm gonna run a post
championship game, doing a thing. Is we got to run this play, and then they eventually run it to seal the game. And he basically did the same thing yesterday. Imagine that, a rookie getting into the huddle, I'm doing, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Here's what we're gonna do,
guys. Come on. I know I'm a rookie, but guys, let's win this thing.
Yeah, but
that's cool.
Immediately upon entering the league, one of the best route runners that's in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
And that obviously mixed with the IQ, it sounds like that's a good mix. I think he's going to be good for a while.
We were like, you got him the ball twice.
Yeah.
It seemed okay.
I think it was only 4 catches, but
100
made him
plus
count.
yards, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So
So that was
Yep.
something we had high hopes
That's a big
for and
takeaway.
kind of came together.
Sure.
So, yeah, it was a fun week.
Good first week.
And
On to week 2.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, well, now we'll take a look at some of our predictions for week 2. We call it hot takes because we
They're
like
hot.
to keep it spicy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we each got like 3 or so takes for this week.
Sure.
Jared, you wanna like starting on that side?
Yeah, I'll start it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Not for our audience.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll start it off with that quarterback we just mentioned. J.J. McCarthy, slow start to the game, but eventually picked it up, kind of
Finished strong.
flip-flopped with Caleb Williams. Caleb had the hot start and then turned back into Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy kind of learned as he went along, started to figure it out, made some tough throws. So I'm going to say another top 12 performance for McCarthy
Okay.
this week. Who do they got? Where are they? Against the
Stand by.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
So wow. So 2 primetime games for rookie J.J. McCarthy to start his career.
Start the career, yeah. I got the Lions struggling and everyone associated with them struggling. Again, I firmly took what's his name, wide receiver Johnson off, put him on the bench, replaced him. Like they're I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be now that the offensive brains that were behind that are gone. Like what? I'm sorry, Jameson Williams Johnson. Johnson's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Oh.
coordinator. Like
Jameson Williams.
who seemed to be
Was
good
great
for
last year, yeah.
running
Yeah.
the ball, deep ball. Like I don't know, it didn't look good.
Yeah.
They didn't seem like to have the runs blocked the way they once did.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they might struggle
Yep.
again, and I worry about the supporting cast,
Yeah.
fantasy wise.
That's fair. We just talked about him, but Mbuka, I'm going to say stays hot and goes for 100 and a touch
Yeah,
again. I
Ooh.
think
Yeah.
they're going to build on that. They went to him at the end of the game, and I think they fired up, and he has another good game.
What's nice about it, like he doesn't have to be the guy, right? Like they have the guy,
Right.
Right.
and he's able to, like he's not going to draw every team's best
Right.
corner.
I mean, you got Mike Evans, and then
Yeah, right.
he can kind of run free a little bit.
Exactly.
But I like what we saw, and I think it's just going to keep building.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I'm going to build off a take I had last week. The Jacksonville Jaguars draw the Bengals defense, which can only mean a top 5 tight end performance coming for Brenton Strange.
There you go.
Browns, who I don't even know his name. Their new tight end that's not Njoku,
Fannin,
Fannin.
who I'm mad about.
Yeah, right. Fannin had a great week.
He did.
Brenton Strange turn. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bengals look a mess right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to another team in their offensive supporting cast struggling and say that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to struggle. Playing Philadelphia, what's that guy's name? He's not going to get suspended. Jalen Carter. Is that his name?
Carter, yeah.
So he'll be back. And yeah,
Give him some trouble.
expect, and like you said, like who the wideouts right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, I don't know. We got a podcaster at tight end, so like it just doesn't seem like a whole lot of fantasy points.
The Chiefs' reign maybe coming to an end.
Well, we'll see. They said that about the Patriots
true. That's
a couple times, and it wasn't true. But as of right now, based on what we saw last week, Kansas City could struggle again this week. Just because they're playing the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to have a good defense.
Yeah. I agree. My next one, Javonte Williams and the Cowboys offense
Yeah.
against those Eagles, I think played pretty
They
well.
played
Dak
great.
looked good.
Should have won.
They should have won, and I think Javonte seems like nobody was super psyched about him coming in, and I think he's got that role, and maybe he doesn't have the burst that he maybe used to have when he came into the league, but I think he's going to do enough, and in that offense, he's going to stay good. So I'm going to say you get another 20-point game. They got the Giants, so I think they might get ahead and then just give Javonte the rock and have him kind of run out the game. So like Javonte for another 20-point game.
I like it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I didn't believe in this player at first, but I think going forward, at least for this week, I'll keep it going. But Keenan Allen is going to be a bigger thorn in Lad McConkey's side, fantasy-wise, than I think people initially thought / initially wanted to believe. I think Keenan Allen is still that good, is kind of this established veteran. Lad McConkey had a great rookie season, but I think his price went way over the moon.
Yeah, I was.
And then it didn't adjust when they re-signed Keenan Allen. So I'll say, at least for this week, Keenan Allen will once again be the top wide receiver for the Chargers and potentially just going forward.
Yeah.
He just might be the number one.
Chargers look pretty good. Justin Herbert looked good.
Yeah, had a great week.
I think they're going to be solid.
They could be something to
Yeah.
contend with. I will piggyback off your Buckeye receiver hot take and bring in my own. The Jackson Smith and Jigba will have another
he had a good
100-yard,
game.
at least one touchdown game. He will be a top 5 fantasy point scorer from the wide receiver position this week.
Love that.
I mean, looks like they're going to throw the football.
Yep.
Sam Darnold did all right. So
He had a great game, yeah.
And he got 13 targets. So if anything on volume, I think you're gonna find Smith and Jigba having a good day.
Nice. My last one is that Kyle Pitts is a top 5 tight end this week.
Oh,
So Brenton Strange and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
top
both
5.
cracking it.
Wow.
Well, you got Drake London a little bit banged up. Mooney's a little bit banged up.
you got your Michael Penix is the
Penix is gonna do it.
You're
So
glad,
he's
yeah.
gonna throw it to Ray McLeod and Kyle Pitts just over and over again,
Okay.
and then Bijan obviously. But
yeah.
but yeah, I think kind of out of necessity, but also just out of I like what Penix is doing, and I think you'll be able to get the ball to Pitts a little bit this week.
Okay. What do you think? Kyle Pitts gonna have what kind of year he's gonna have?
He's gonna have a good year.
Gonna have a good year.
He had eight targets, I think, and
Live up to the hype finally.
yeah, I mean maybe. I mean his rookie year was decent, 1,000 yards, and so I think he's gonna maybe get back to that. I mean Drake London's the one there,
Yeah.
and then Bijan's obviously like
I think like everyone was expecting him to be like Superman, right? Like and
the expectations were a little bit
and
high.
also there was some weird quarterback play there last year. Yeah, I think you're right.
I saw a list of his quarterbacks and a bunch of no name, you know what I mean? Like nobody with real pedigree. And I mean, even Kirk Cousins last year did not have his normal stuff. So
right.
some good quarterback play. And I think Kyle Pitts can maybe not number 1 overall, but at least be like top 5 this week and, a startable player, I think, this year.
Yeah, I think that's a team to look out for.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They looked good. I mean, I hope London comes back soon. Sounds
Yeah.
like it's just a little bit of a ding day to day right now. But I think they're just overall better when they got them all.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. So now
Those
we
some
will,
hot takes.
yeah, good stuff. So we'll get into our games. All right.
Big week for you last week, Cam.
Did-
you led the crew?
Did I?
Yeah, you were 3-1,
Okay.
winning the Cowboys game with the 8.5 on
Yep.
Thursday night. You lost the Patriots, but you did pick the Jets smartly, and you picked the Chargers. So
Good thinking.
the Jets and Cowboys lost but covered. The Chargers won, so you were 3-1. I grabbed those Raiders. They won outright, and the Jets had the lost the cover, so I'm 2-2. And Jared, just a tough one. Went Eagles, Patriots, Steelers, Denver, and boy, that again,
That's
like that arrogance of like, I'm not going to kick the field goal at the end of the game. We're gonna like by what's his name, Peyton came and got you.
Yeah.
But
Dang spread.
it is dang. So Cam jumps out to an early lead.
Nice.
To start the year off. So here we go.
And so tomorrow night we got Commanders and Packers on Thursday Night Football. Should be. I like that matchup. Packers
Should be
looked
fun.
good. Commanders have been looking good.
Yeah.
Should be some fantasy points. I don't know if we have.
All right, we need a line on that, don't
We
we?
need a line.
I see
Yeah,
3.5.
my app's not working.
3.5 in favor of the Packers.
Yeah, so Packers are at home, 3.5 point favorites. Let's confirm. I'm seeing that as well. All right, so Jared, you're up first. Who you got tonight?
Maybe I
Or
shouldn't.
not tonight.
Not
Today's
tonight.
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
We don't film on Thursday anymore.
We shift,
tomorrow.
the
Man.
show.
All right, good.
Maybe I shouldn't be picking first, but out of I will. I like the home field advantage for the Packers. Lambeau Field. They got a good defense, and I just think they're that good.
I agree with you. I think Packers came away as the most put together team in week one, defensively and offensively. So I'll stick with them as well.
I'd like to go against the grain, but I'm on the same line of thinking as you guys, in that the Packers are the way to go on that one.
All right. Moving it on to the Dolphins hosting your New England Patriots. Miami's a 1-point favorite
Really?
at home. So I guess that means that
Patriots didn't exactly
Yeah,
do
they-
anything
yeah.
to convince people otherwise.
Right.
And I mean, the Patriots had a hard time going to Miami when Tom Brady was the quarterback. So, but I find it hard to believe that the Patriots are going to lose this game. If they give Travion Henderson the touches they should be giving him, then I imagine that they'll run all over these guys. And yeah, they kind of look like they quit. So I'll go Patriots, and I'm entitled to one point. Is that what I'm entitled to?
I think so.
All right, so Patriots, plus the point.
That's tough. I'm going to go Patriots, too. The Dolphins just look so bad. They did not have it together.
Yeah, so are they historically bad, or was that just like a
fluke. Could have been a fluke. You never know.
I think the Dolphins were historically that bad. It seems like I won't be gaining much ground
We're all
this
picking
week.
the same way.
We're all picking the same way.
So I was we're going to go different ways in the next one, but all right. So you got Patriots.
Yeah.
All right, Cam. Jets are hosting the Bills. This game is in New Jersey, and the Bills are 6.5 point favorites.
Jets.
Yeah.
Justin Fields has got it going on, and the Jets looked good.
Yep. Jared.
I'm going to pick against the Jets again. Bit me last time, but only by half a point. And I think Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is worth that half point.
That's true.
I think he'll. I think he'll be the difference maker, and I think he'll get second half. I think he'll get fourth quarter Josh Allen for a little bit more than just the fourth quarter of this game.
The Jets defense had some. I mean, it was weird because they actually they let up less than 300 yards of offense, but they definitely had some coverage errors and some problems. Having said that, I think they're going to score points against the Bills, especially at home. So I don't know if they win outright, but I'm going to take the 6.5 and
6.5
and
is a
run.
lot.
So, All right, so now our individual picks of all the games remaining. Jared, what is your go-to?
I'm going to take the early Monday night game.
We got 2 this week? Nice.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay.
I'm going to take it's Tampa Bay at Houston.
Yep.
Houston, the home favorite, but I'm going to take the road dog. Give me Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers.
Plus 2.5?
And they're 2.5.
What's the logic there?
I think
What's the analysis?
the analysis, Texans, they didn't, how'd they do? Yeah, didn't impress. Kind of a continuation of last year.
Yep.
And meanwhile, Bucks came out. Their rookie, their rookie looks good. Their offense still clicking. And, room to grow. Bucky didn't have the best game. Wasn't too, didn't have that many carries on the ground. So I think the Bucks will continue to impress.
Okay. Yeah.
And just the fact that I get a couple points to go with it
doesn't
good about
hurt
it.
you. Yeah, I think the Texans are going to be in that department of prove it to me.
Yeah.
Right. It's an incredible flip flop that I'm about to do, but I'm going to take Dallas. They looked so much better than I ever thought they were going to look. The Giants looked a lot worse than I thought they were going to look. And so flip flop that from last week where I was saying maybe the Giants make the play. No. Dallas is going to beat them this week, and the Giants are going to be starting Jackson Dart in a couple weeks. So Dallas -6.
And doesn't hurt that Dak Prescott is healthy and looking good.
Healthy, was throwing the football.
Yeah.
And just want to look it up because I thought I
Provoking guys
had
to spit on him. It's like, he's vintage.
Dak is on a.
Play of the game was before the game even started.
I don't know if this is you don't want to jinx you too much, but Dak is on a 13-game win streak
haven't won in
versus
like 6
the
years or
Giants.
something.
Nice.
So
It's going to continue.
pretty good.
Nice.
All right.
I might do the Chicago-Detroit game.
Ooh, so Detroit, I think I saw it at let's see. Detroit is 5.5 point favorite. So
So I'm going to take the Bears. Caleb Williams just got to clean up a few things. But
yeah. I mean, who knows? This game could be like.
Ben
one knows.
Johnson revenge game.
Yeah,
That's
it could
right.
be 34-31, or it could be 6-3.
And like you said,
Like-
the Lions looked a little out of
They
sorts.
did. They looked out of sync. I think they have to prove it to you too.
Yeah.
I think they're in that. Like the Bengals are there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's there right now. Like, I don't know.
And on top of that, it seems like the Lions' strategy is just kind of try to keep doing what Ben Johnson was doing. But Ben Johnson knows what Ben Johnson was doing,
Yeah,
so
right.
I feel like he should have
More
some
than-
insight.
You'd think,
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. What if it turns out like that pass game coordinator Tanner Engstrom was the brains behind everything?
Maybe.
What if that happens? But no, I don't know. I think it'll be a fun game just because of that factor. But,
Yeah.
So
Good stuff. Those are picks.
All right, just
That's it?
Here's to hoping I'm not 0-8 when we film next week.
yeah, that would be a tough.
Yeah, at least I'm dragging a couple of you guys. picks
Yeah,
down
you're
with me.
drafting
Yeah.
our.
Nice
You're
hedge there,
drafting
Jared.
Yeah,
Nobody beats me but me.
yeah. I picked the Packers first. You guys could have went Commanders.
That's true. I guess then we could what do you call it? Switch the order up and have Cam go first or me go.
Yeah.
We usually just
We rotate.
yeah, we
through, right?
rotate it. We rotate it.
That's good.
All right, baseball segment.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I got for you today, Cam. Did you get a phone call? What's going on?
Telemarketing.
Come on.
All right, so who is going to, of these 5 players, lead the league in home runs this year? Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we've got Cal Raleigh. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
He's the catcher for the Seattle Mariners. His nickname is the Big Dumper, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
He has 53
All right,
home runs.
so him.
Just shut it down.
Yeah.
So he's got 53. Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies. You heard of him?
Yep.
You have.
Yeah.
He did play for the Red Sox.
Yeah, I've heard of him. And the Phillies have been all over
Yeah.
the Twitter sphere.
Oh, right. Yeah, because of the thing, the home run.
Was it him?
Oh.
No, it wasn't. But
Not his fault.
he hit 50 last night. He hit his 50th last night.
Nice.
Shohei Ohtani,
Of course, he's in the running.
right? He's got 48. And then is it Eugenio? Is it Eugenio Suarez? Is that the guy's first name?
Looks right.
Yeah, he's got 45. And then Aaron Judge is still in there. He missed
Still in the
missed
mix.
a couple of weeks with a shoulder issue, I think. He's got 44. So which of the five, or are you taking the field? Right? So you can pick one of the five or the field to lead the league in home runs by the end of the season. We got 2.5 weeks left of the season.
Wow.
That's it. So figure, I don't know, 20 games probably, right?
Yeah.
Well, I love a catcher, and a nickname like the Dumper is
The
amazing.
big dumper.
The
The big dumper.
That's amazing. I gotta stay with that.
That's the most a catcher's ever hit, right?
I believe, yeah. He passed the catcher
a while
earlier,
ago.
and then he just passed Mickey Mantle for switch hitters.
Yeah.
He's a switch hitter, by the way.
Nice.
Wait, past Mickey Mantle in what?
For most home runs for a switch hitter.
I thought like overall?
No, for a season.
I thought Mickey Mantle had 56 one year.
Fact checked on that.
Yeah. But nevertheless,
Yeah. He has
done
a couple records now. Yeah.
So you got Cal.
Yeah,
You're going with the
Yeah.
dumper. I'm gonna go Schwarber. We're gonna have probably multiple guys. Like we could potentially have multiple guys hit more than 60, which would be cool. 54.
Holds it with 54.
Yeah,
so he
so
must have. So
He's one away.
he
From it.
passed Mickey Mantle. Also had a season of 52. So I think
Okay,
he passed
that's that.
Mantle's
Yes.
that season.
All right, who do you got?
I'm gonna stick with Cal Riley.
You going Cal? Yeah, I mean he's 3 ahead. It's tough to make those
He
3
has
up.
the lead.
Is
And
Seattle
it just
in the pennant race? Are they
they're in the sort of in
they
the
could- they
wild
could
card
sorta make it,
somewhat.
right? Because Philadelphia, they're up by like 7 games, I think, on the Mets. So if there's anything
So
working
the
against
Mariners
him,
actually do hold the last.
all right, so
wild card
they have to win. They got to
spot.
play. He's
Yeah.
going to play every game.
Yeah.
That's the thing that works against Schwarber's. He might not, but he's a DH. So if he's chasing history, maybe he will.
Right.
But
That's the thing. Swarber's only chasing, this season's home run leader.
Yeah.
Cal
Right.
Riley has
history.
history.
He's that. Yeah.
He can set the record for catchers forever.
Yeah, I mean, he already has.
Yeah.
And the more he tags on. So, what do you got for games left? 72 and 69, so that's 140. So, yeah, we got about roughly 140,
Yeah.
141. So, we got 20 games left. So, can
Yeah.
he hit 7 and 20?
Yeah. Easy.
10 and 20 would be pretty crazy for a Schwarber to do, but that'd be awesome if there could be 2 guys with 60 home runs again.
Yeah.
That'd be great. All right. So Cal, I got Schwarber. All right. Should we add that to the
Put it on
to
the list.
points?
Yeah.
Well, that one we got to keep track of. So Cal,
Bonus points in the end of the year.
Kyle for me. All right, and you got the dumper.
The big dumper.
All right. There it is.
Cool.
Week 2.
In the books.
That's right.
All right. Enjoy your fantasy, and we will see you guys back here next week.
All right.